So I finally have a way to play Hela that doesn't drive me absolutely crazy. And it's all thanks to Supergiant and her ability to keep a card from revealing until the game ends, which means you can hide away your Hela until the very end of the game, giving you time to weave in that Modok beforehand, discarding your hand of giant stuff that Hela then resummons, and usually that's enough to win you the game. And the great thing about Supergiant is this adds an extra way to do this. In the past, you had to rely on only Invisible Woman if you wanted to hide your Modok and Hela until the end of the game. Now Supergiant gives you an extra way to do that. The problem is, of course, Supergiant you play on turn 4, you can't play Hela on turn 5. She's a 6 cost. So you need either Electro or Magic to open up that line so that you can play Hela on either turn 5 with Electro or on turn 6 with Magic and play Modok on turn 7 instead, which sounds like extra work or extra hassle. But the great thing is this adds an extra layer of redundancy to the deck yet again, because not only do you now have 2 reveal hiding options, but you also just have an Electro ramp deck because you've got big cards like Ronan you can play on turn 4, and then a Giganto on turn 5, and a Magneto on turn 6, and that can absolutely just win games by playing all the big dudes. And if you need to ditch out of the Modok Hela game plan, this actually just gives you ways to do that. So it adds consistency via multiple hidden options and also an entirely different game plan. So for me, this deck felt far more consistent. There are still some high rolling moments where Hela does weird stuff and she puts the cards in the wrong place and you're super sad. There are still some things like Alioth that can cause you trouble, but that's more rarely seen, at least so far for me. Thankfully, Lockdown's not quite as popular right now. If it gets popular, this could be a huge risk. Keep that in mind. But ultimately, I had a good run with this one. 60% win rate, up a bunch of cubes because you can take some. I did have some bots in the mix still, as always, but I also played this a bunch off stream last night and climbed from 74 to like 79 before recording videos for this game. So I think the data is even better than what you see here. So you might find this deck a little bit more palatable if you're a Hela enjoyer for its consistency, as I did. Don't know how this will stand up in the meta. Still a lot of things up in the air with this new patch and new cards, but ultimately this was a pretty fun and reliable way to play Hela. Okay. Electro into Supergiant is good stuff. Electro Oscorp Tower is fun. That's really cool. I like that a lot. We would need Hela in hand for the Electro Supergiant line to feel pretty good, but I love giving them the Electro. Honestly, this is like one of the better snaps, but I would snap here 100% of the time off stream, but oh, okay, never mind. Just kidding. Every time I say I would snap, something goes hilariously wrong. It's not really wrong, but you know, it would have been nice for them to have an Electro for sure. So this is oh baby, I wish this was a 6-turn game because we actually have our perfect curve set up. We can still do this though. Like we can still just go Supergiant into Hela into Modok and then play our final top deck, right? Just so we have the kind of energy efficiency, or Modok at the end too, whatever, it doesn't matter. Hela's, you know, revealing late, so the story is the same. Modok on the final turn might be a little bit more surprising, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think Giganto just splitting power here is pretty nice, and then Modok on the final turn, right? Giganto is the biggest I can hard play in a predictable way. Ronan may indeed be bigger later, but he's not right now, so opponent could definitely have Alioth stuff, although no, this is a Tribunal deck we see. Yeah, I don't know, Tribunal can be a little tough to beat depending on how big they get. Magneto could throw things off a little bit if they have like Iron Man, because Crystal could move away. Actually, that's good anyway because it loses the Need of Leer buff. This feels like Iron Man, so I hope that Magneto rolls like left or mid. This definitely feels like Iron Man. Okay, nice. That's less power for them to scale off of, so hopefully we can get big enough. Let's see. When this... Oh! I forgot about Arrow! That's insane! Arrow's like my tech for this deck. Oh my god, that wrecks them so hard, dude. The Arrow completely murders them. Yeah, wow. Arrow's really just here for the 5-drop fill if you have an Electro and you don't hit. but what a nutty roll. I was excited about Magneto. I mean, I think they beat us always with this onslaught, right? Because 36 here just doesn't feel big enough, right? Okay, magic is a start. Nidavelir's a bit risky for us. Probably just turn it off. Ronin at 6 would hurt a... Well, it actually hurts a magic line too if we don't hit our combo. Kind of just hurts in general. It's guaranteed to hit either Ronin or magic, so... I guess I'd maybe prefer the Ronin over the magic. Although that said, we don't really have a lot to do on 4 anyway. Okay, currently this is a just MODOK hand without Hela in it. We can just rip the MODOK. It's interesting, we can even put it in Luke's bar to get an extra body back in hand. That'd be kind of cool. Beta Ray Bill is big, but we can outscale kind of base versions of that at least. Hela in hand, so no MODOK, unfortunately. So we kind of have to hit Supergiant or Invisible Woman here. 40% chance, basically, to kind of win the game, maybe here. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Oh, let's go! We love it. Actually, Supergiant's pretty good in Luke's bar, right? Because we can put it back in hand. Oh, well, that kills a draw, though, since we're at 6 cards anyway. Maybe we're better off here. We could put Hela back in hand. I don't know how does that, I don't know how that works with unrevealed cards. Nah, let's not risk it. I don't know. That seems risky. I don't know. Pretty big left. I'm curious where this Hela wants to go. Do we want to try to outpace the Beta Ray Bill, or we'll put MODOK left, I guess, right? Luke's bar is the problem because Luke's bar is going to absorb a bunch of power that we don't need. Like you know, I guess with Arrow and Magneto, though. Oh, dude, Magneto and Luke's bar. Magneto in general has the potential to really mess with things because these are 4 and 3. A Magneto and Luke's bar could like just rip all their power out of here. But Magneto could also maybe like stack all their power mid if they have space available, because like Thor might be moved mid with Beta Ray Bill. I don't know. Arrow and Magneto both can wreak a little bit of havoc here. I'm assuming this all works anyway. Something can go wrong, who knows. Random Cosmo incoming, but I don't think we put MODOK in Luke's bar because the 8 power it has inherent value, you know. Oh bro, we can play Invisible Woman. Any reason to? This basically does nothing, right? I mean, I don't know, man. The opponent can get big. There's no question, like a big, you know, 24 power Bill plus can be enough to contest. You know, we got 11 power here cooking mid. If we don't hit like an Infinite or something, the Bill could mess with us. The Magneto could mess with us. Like, there's a lot of variables here. Does Arrow at this stage pull? Well, they have priority, so it'll pull whatever they play this turn, which again, who knows? They're thinking if they want to stay in the game or not. I hope they do. I want to see the fun. Yeah, nice. Okay. This kind of reads like Odin mid to me, maybe. Yeah, Odin mid, but no Stormbreaker. Only the Thor. Ah, Stormbreaker goes left. Okay, interesting. Yeah, they couldn't do that in Luke's bar. Could they have maybe gotten away? Oh, well, actually, you know what? The Supergiant probably prevented them from doing Luke's bar shenanigans as soon as they wanted, I bet. I don't know. Maybe they couldn't do Luke's bar stuff because it was hiding the reveals. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, this is ooh, we talked about not maybe getting big enough and wasting power right, and that's got close. Only 4 to give here. The actual two biggest cards both went in the wrong place. An Invisible Woman would have carried this by herself. Scary. Yeah, this is a good Supergiant hand, actually. If we hit Supergiant, we're off to the races, man. I love that MODOK and Hela like aren't too small in their own right, you know. Sakaar, that's risky. Don't be Hela or MODOK. Electro's totally fine though. That's okay. We're gonna play him anyway. Claw. This kind of reads bot, doesn't it? Colossus and Claw are a bit weird. Maybe like Destroyer stuff though. Maybe not that weird. Yeah, we can play Magic. Mojo World can be good for us, but it's just a little risky because, you know, Hela may throw us off there or something. But yeah, we really just need Supergiant now. We got a couple turns to find it. Invisible Woman too, whatever. They both work. We're chilling. Armor's good for us. Kind of feels like a destroyer deck, right? Arrow, they have priority, so we can maybe like move something out of an armor. I don't know. It's sort of fun. Maybe this for Warpath's sake is a little better. Next turn will be my last turn to play Supergiant or Invisible Woman. Then we got to figure out a different path. Oh, it's just Rocket Raccoon. This definitely feels like a bot, right? There's no way this is real. Hey, nice. Cool. Okay. So now we got Hela on 6, MODOK on 7, and pretty good hand too, actually, at this stage. This is like a Spectrum Destroyer. It's gotta be a bot. I never know anymore these freaking bots, dude, but it feels like a bot. I just want to get infinite, so I don't have to talk about bots every video, you know? It's real boring when you're in this infinite climb and you just gotta worry about bots all the time, you know? All right, this is pretty good four card hand here. Ant-Man, Iron Man. Okay, that's actually a pretty legit location. I might be a little scared here. It's definitely not destroyers. It's gonna be Spectrum. Maybe it's not a bot. Maybe these had a weird curve into the Spectrum. I don't know. I guess we just need any card left basically, and we're fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Literally any of the cards in hand left, we're fine. There was a chance we missed though, you know, we could have gone mid. There's a chance we maybe won mid if we got like Infinite and maybe a 12, like 32 plus 8. Actually, no, we weren't ever big enough. Not true. We would have had to have Giganto and Infinite. 34 plus 8 would have tied. Shockingly close game. Maybe it wasn't a bot. I don't know. They played okay. It just didn't have a lot of cards for Limbo, maybe. Okay, we got a lot of early game cards. We'll definitely play Invisible Woman. She's actually pretty chill in Mojo World. I think end of turn happens after Rickety Bridge, so actually a Hela discard here would be nice. We could also just turn that off with Magic if we wanted to be done with it. Oh, Wakanda's nuts because they look like a destroy deck. Dude, what an insane low roll. Nico, dude, they took a risk and it did not pay off. You know, interestingly with Moda, oh, they're just retreating. Yeah. I love when something like that happens. So funny. Oh, dude, great. Okay. Wolfsbane definitely makes me think this is a bot. No question, actually, even really. So Supergiant's fine. Oh, Nexus, we might be able to win this even without Hela shenanigans, of course. Just get big on Nexus. Electro can help that gold too. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we'll go big 5-drop mid maybe. Oh my god, these bots, dude, they're bad. They are stupid bad, real bad. Yeah, let's just play this straight, right? I don't actually have a good 6-drop though. It's weird, and we don't have like or a 5 either. I mean, if we go Supergiant here, I can't play Hela. Oh, I can't play Hela. Yeah, what am I talking about, bro? No, don't be stupid. You can play Hela. Have you forgotten how your deck works? This is how it's designed, man. It's like I played a bot and my brain turned off to match. I am the bot. Oh, it's a Mr. Negative deck. Okay, it's scary. They're giving the bots Mr. Negative, man. Oh my god, dude. We actually hit the literal nuts. Oh my god. We actually don't want one of those, though. This hopefully leaves enough power here. We're kind of locked in, but Nexus is where the power's trying to go, right? So, should be okay. I think we can put MODOK in Nexus. That's fine. He's big enough to get it started. This is a bot game, and I'm gonna leave it in the video, dude. Number one is funny. It's funny. Number two, it just worked perfectly. Somehow I'm gonna lose though. Watch this Iron Man come in. Dude, these bots are stupid. Man. Some people go, how do you know it's a bot? Just believe me, it's a bot. Trust. Somehow I'm gonna lose this. I'm gonna miss Nexus with every hit. No way. No way. No way. Okay, wait, no way. No way, dude. No, dude, no way. I actually miss Nexus with every hit. You are kidding me, dude. god, we're just so big that it didn't matter. But oh my god, we actually only got the idiot Wolfsbane here. Oh my god, we almost lost to the idiot bot. Oh no, I am a bot. Oh no, Hela almost screwed me so hard. Thank god I put MODOK there for a little bit of coverage. Okay, magic into... Oh, Electro into Supergiant we like even better. Yeah, this could be a 6-turn Hela. That said, we don't have the strongest hand, probably, especially against a discard package. Ronin might be too small. We could debatably... This is crazy. I just had these exact 2 locations in my last game. Wild stuff. We'll still go Electro on 3 here mid, I think, over Magic. Magic just gives the opponent more time as well. Oh yeah, we don't need more time. We just need big cards now. So this Electro, Supergiant on 4, Hela on 5. Supergiant can go right, actually. That's probably fine. I don't want Electro going into Ant Maze because I think it risks going to Baxter Building, which is weak. I don't mind if an 8 power Supergiant goes to Baxter Building. That's big enough to contest. Okay, so yeah, Supergiant on 4, Hela on 5. This is kind of the dream fast version of this curve, and hitting Infinite in hand too makes me feel much better that we have a couple big threats. Electro getting pulled is not like the end of the world, but it is a little annoying because Nidavellir is risky to us. I think we get the wrong amount of stuff in the wrong places, you know, we could be in a bit of trouble. Maybe they're gonna go for an Alioth. Doesn't seem like the kind of deck could have Alioth. They're snapping on that Supergiant though, which does make me nervous. I played the card mid. Do they really have an Alioth? Oh no, that's not good news if so. I'm scared, dude. This is a fantastically big hand we got, so I hope they don't have Alioth. I'm gonna be very distraught. Oh, they have their own Hela. Okay, this is definitely a match then. Guess we'll see. It's gonna be kind of tough to beat their Hela, I'm afraid. Dracula is just garbage. He's any card, right? Doesn't matter. Black Knight's tiny. That's good news. Okay, so I mean we're very well positioned, I think, right? We're not that far behind here. Magic doesn't go off. Oh, we're wasting so much power though. No, God. That is some of the worst Hela rolls I've ever seen. Oh, so many big bodies here, man. That's really unfortunate. Our Hela was 1,000 times bigger than theirs. Perfect curve, and it's just even when you build this deck for more consistency, dude, it still finds ways to burn you. I hate it. I love it. Like, this is my favorite version of Hela I've played because of the extra consistency, but it still finds ways to lose sometimes, man. That's brutal. That's tough. Okay, Magic is good. That sets us up a little bit at least. This might be a bot. Sewer System is chill for us. We're so big that we don't really care about Sewer System much. It's worse for smaller decks. I'm gonna go wide. We could win that with one big card potentially, right? Maybe not a bot, taking a long time on this turn. Yeah, missing both combo pieces, but got some time with Magic. I like Magic giving us more time to find Hela. Kind of serves the same purpose as Crystal in this list, but also gives you the Supergiant Hela MODOK curve too. So there's like kind of a backup reason to run Magic. Just sort of nice. Opponent has priority, so if they played Hotel Inferno, they're gonna get to benefit no matter what. So I guess we just hope it's not MODOK or Hela, right? Oh, they don't play it. Nice. Okay. Bishop instead. Now they did get the bonus Bishop. I mean, this does look like a bot deck though. For some reason, this Bishop variant just doesn't look. Do the bots take like fake turn delays, like that turn 1 delay? I don't know what's going on with bots anymore, man. There used to be rules, used to be a system. We used to know what was going on in this world with bots. Supergiant at 5 is actually fine. It's probably technically the worst result, but doesn't matter at all. So I guess it's not really the worst if you think about it that way. Huh? We want to match like the smaller card here probably to prevent, like we want to be able to outscale Bishop with big stuff in those positions. So yeah, I mean, the Hela on 6, and we're just looking for that MODOK, right? If we don't find the MODOK, Hela on 6 is notably worse. We could just try to win on stats of big boys, right? Like we could just go Giganto into whatever Magneto or whatever we think the biggest card is that's playable. Unlikely to be Death, so probably Probably Giganto Magneto would be the role. Beast on Nico, that's sensible play. That's not really a bot play. I don't think this is a bot necessarily. Oh, the newly nerfed Beast. We haven't seen this yet. Again, this may be confusing because I recorded video for this deck yesterday and today. It's gonna maybe showcase. Oh, nice, perfect. Yeah, cool. Hela can probably still go here. Like we said, there's 2 small cards here. MODOK can go wherever, so we can put him like maybe mid or something. Although maybe MODOK left because that bishop mid is big. We might want the bigger cards to have a good chance to go there. I'm afraid we're gonna get like Giganto Infinite right and then nothing big mid or left to win. So we need, you know, we need a death or an arrow to hit. We need Magneto to come off the top here too, because otherwise we might be a little slow. Magneto, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think left here should be fine. Putting went hard on that Supergiant turn, so they may have played some hit monkey action already, which is good for them because it's gonna double up basically. Oh, but they have priority, so Shang-Chi's stranded. Yeah. Oh, the Scarlet Witch could have turned off Limbo, but they didn't try to. But Supergiant might have saved us from that. Man, Supergiant, way to go! I love you, Supergiant. This is like laggy or something. Yeah, there's that big hit monkey. It's actually not that big. Does Hitmonkey not work with the turn 5 stuff? I thought he got bigger. I haven't done this yet. Oh, I thought he got bigger based on the way people was talking about this. He only looks at turn 6? Well, that's sort of disappointing, isn't it? The bishop's still got huge though, man. We're gonna be big enough though. These numbers just don't look big enough, right? Sentry added to hand. That's funny. Minions to me. Yeah, Infinite alone carries there. That's fine. Ronin actually chill, pretty big. Little overkill right and mid, but it's enough. It works. Yeah, I thought Hitmonkey's got the way people were talking about Supergiant Hitmonkey. I haven't played it yet, so you know I initially thought Hitmonkey would stay small because he's each card you played this turn. I thought he would look at turns, but then the way people were talking about this combo, I guess what's happening is people are playing like Absorbing Man on 5, and then Absorbing Man is still looking at turn 6 because turn 6 is the turn he's revealing. So they actually kind of blew their load on 5, but Monkey was looking at 6. They would have been better off to load up the Monkey on 5 and then blow their load on 6. They instead played like Witch and Shang-Chi, so I don't know. Maybe they didn't have a good choice or anything, but maybe it's a bot too. I don't know. Didn't really feel like too much of a bot though. Okay, well, it's just bumping. Pretty good hand actually. This hand needs only MODOK to feel good. Whoa, bro, that's not cool. Actually, Junk Deck could be pretty nuts against us because, well, Vormir's good. I was gonna say, if we don't have a lot of space, you know, sometimes you don't get the big cards out. Like, we may still be able to complete the combo, but there won't be space to do anything big. I already fist bumped, man. I did it. I fist bumped. My toenails are, there's no title. Are you kidding me? What a bait. Seemed like such a great name. And then just nothing comes of it. So Supergiant on 4, Hela on 5. Looking pretty good. Just need that MODOK. Decent hand for it too, I'd say. Yeah, okay. We'll spread out power a little bit against the Junk Deck. That's pretty good into Nita Valir, honestly. And since our Electro got destroyed, we can play 2 cards, so normally this would shut us out. It's still bad because, of course, idiot MODOK has a less likely chance to be drawn here, but there's still a world where we're big enough. I mean, on that note, do we maybe just say screw the Hela and get big? Next turn I can actually play Ronin and Invisible Woman together, which is also pretty big. I mean, left is gone. Like, that's just not happening. The MODOK is only a 1 in 5. I feel like we have a better chance maybe to win on just stuff. You know what though? Magneto actually pulls Black Widow mid. The Invisible Woman could contest left 3-2. She's also pretty good right though too. I don't know, man. If we draw MODOK, obviously we're gonna be super sad, but that's just so unlikely, right? It's just we're not playing. Okay, I mean, I will venture that this is still correct. We're playing to the numbers here, right? We're just playing to the numbers. You can't play it to the not numbers. You got to play to the numbers, right? This was an 80%. We played to the 20% shows up, makes us sad, right? But it's okay. Hood getting destroyed. Nebula, Shang-Chi, too good, unfortunately. Well, Actually, we tie left. Do we ever win a tiebreaker here? What's that last card? We don't know. Oh, Shang-Chi's getting pulled as well. Oh my god, wait a minute. We actually might win a tiebreaker here. Oh, wait, that's getting buffed. Wait. Yes! Get wrecked. That's beautiful. The Hobgoblin's not a very good card to play in Nidavellir in the scheme of things, right? Like, it's okay. It's not bad. It would have been better mid, probably. Man, it was even a debuff Hobgoblin, too. It's still -6, even in Nidavellir. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, dude. The tie here in the Invisible, when I called it. Woo! That's a fun game, dude. We got burned so hard playing to the numbers. Again, you know, don't use hindsight to say, oh, you should have played the Hela. That's hindsight bias. Don't do that. It was an 80%er to not hit MODOK. So this was playing the 80% win chance, right? Instead of the 20% chance. Now, if you think you can't win this game, you know, if you think it's a 0% chance to win when you're playing this line, then of course 80% of 0 is still 0. So you're better off playing for the 1 and 5. Magic gone, Zabu gone. Okay. Well, we still have Electro or a traditional Invisible Woman line that can both get me to my combo. So I'm not, you know, we're not hopeless here. If we want to use Supergiant though, we do need Electro. Just to make that more possible. Got to play that Hela on turn 5 in that case. Yeah, Invisible Woman mid's actually pretty chill. That's looking good. With this, we kind of don't have to do anything right now. I mean, this is a great hand if we can just hit Hela. Like, this is, we're just, you know, we don't really need to play much else. It's very big, very fat. It's one of the things about these decks that I mean, I kind of, you know, ooh, rocks, so many rocks. Oh my god, bro, we are getting a ton of stuff. It's one of the things about these decks that, you know, it's cool that you don't have to think much. You know, obviously there's some thinking that, but I don't want to say it's brain dead or anything, right? But, you know, it does sort of play itself in a lot of cases, and you just sort of throw your hands up there and say, like, hey, did I hit what I needed or not, sort of thing, you know? I mean, I don't win mid usually like this ever, particularly with priority, right? There's a chance the opponent just gives up mid because they're expecting me to play Invisible Woman. I don't know. I could go Giganto, but like currently Ronin is actually playing this Darkhawk straight up. I could also do this to move a Darkhawk, but that seems kind of bad. I don't know, maybe we trust the Ronin. I don't really trust the Ronin, but maybe we do. Oh my god, is Invisible Woman actually wins? Dude, no way. What a stupid game, dude. What a stupid game. Shang-Chi, they just put too much faith in, man. It's crazy that they had to spend 8 here to contest that single Ronin. That's wild. Ooh, Invisible Woman early. That's good stuff. Okay. It's funny, it's like I want some Supergiant games in the mix here to like showcase Supergiant, but at the same time, you know, they serve similar roles. I hope I get a few cool Supergiant moments where it seems like maybe like the dream game to showcase, right, would be, oh my god, I hit Supergiant and the opponent had an Enchantress on the Invisible Woman, you know, like, ah ha ha, you fool, it doesn't work. That would be the dream, but we'll see. This new update on Ronin's cool. This is gonna be confusing because I recorded games for this deck over 2 different days, so some days you're gonna see this Ronin effect and you're not in other parts of the video. Electro at this stage does let me cheat another 6 into play faster. It doesn't really change anything from like a MODOK Hela standpoint though. Right now we can actually just play MODOK as is and hope to top deck Hela if we want. Swap the position of each location. That doesn't really tell us much. I mean, you know, there's, oh, okay, cool, dude. This, oh, nice. Okay, well, this is definitely a mirror match. So their list might be more like Living Tribunal-y. In my experience, the Crystal gets run in Living Tribunal list. This is more of a straight stat stick list because I wanted that kind of Electro ramp consistency backup plan. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't actually know which of these is favored from like a big numbers standpoint. Our hand's pretty good, but not crazy. We're missing sort of one big threat, and Ronin's gonna be actually pretty tiny, I think. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm curious. The Raptors might hurt them a little. This is funny. We're both playing the exact same sort of thing. Yeah, fist bump indeed. Yeah, it's a straight up fist bump game for sure. If their Iron Man low rolls mid in particular, they might be in trouble, right? Their Iron Man low rolling could be. Oh, they had a giant hand. We might be in trouble. Onslaught could also get a little staggered out. Oh, they don't have. Oh, they're looking for Hela. They missed it. Oh no! They're even playing the more consistent version of the deck. Well, we're certainly gonna win this then. Jeez, poor guy. It's tough. Ronan pretty bad at a mirror match here. Pretty bad in a mirror match. They wanted me to snap. It would be a little late to snap now, wouldn't it? Okay, pretty good rampy hands, yeah. Invisible Woman's fine. We'll play Electro outside of Invisible Woman, of course. That way, if we need to, we can still curve into some fun stuff if we don't hit Hela lines. That makes sense. Like Modok on 4, and then can still just play a Giganto on 5 or whatever. I think we'll probably, in that case, put Invisible Woman mid, or if mid is bad on this flip, maybe right, whatever. But save left for Giganto and stagger him away from the Modok, basically. That seems like a pretty cool plan. So this looks like a Deadpool deck based on the Portrait and the Forge. So this Death might actually just become playable. This could be a game where we just try to get big. Ooh. Bully. I do still, of course, want to hit the Hela package. That's one of the few ways for us to like really contest damage output. So, you know, Hela would be nice. We got some big cards in hand already too, so Hela's looking pretty good in that case. Hulkbuster hits Forge. That's pretty bad for them from a Killmonger standpoint. Hela's in hand. Let's go. Okay. So we can actually play Hela next turn and then put like a Giganto wherever we want it, if we want to. I'm glad we don't have magic this game, right? This is a good time to not have magic, I would say, because we don't want to even have more time to do more destroy cycles and stuff. We want to end the game relatively rapidly. Magneto could be a good turn 6 card to play because it can be pretty disruptive, like pull all their power into one spot or whatever. You know, pull the Venom over, kind of try to win the other 2 spots sort of thing. Oh, the Killmonger doesn't matter because they already ate the dude. That's pretty smart, I would say. Yeah, I mean, I think we do the Magneto thing, right? It's not the biggest hand after the Hela, but it's solid. It's big. Ronan's pretty big. Null at 20 is probably gonna win Monster Metropolis, but I think we're gonna win everywhere else. Well, actually, are we gonna win right? I don't know. I'm sure this Magneto helped. He was random otherwise though, so that could have been even worse, right? Let's see. We're really close. We've seen 1 card mid. Yeah, oh, that certainly seals the deal. Yeah, nice, cool. Yeah, that was good. Not the home run destroy opener for them, like no crazy Deadpool stuff, but still not a bad run for them. Okay, hand is I mean, it's a hand. Okay, Modok's a help. Yeah, we need Electro or Magic to make the Supergiant good for Hela stuff. We could also maybe just play Modok on 5 as well. That if you do that though, you can't play Supergiant first. Need a Valir helps a small card beat us sometimes, right? Yeah, Jotunheim we don't care about. We get big. We don't want small cards to contest our big cards, so let's turn off Need a Valir for that. So now with Magic we can play Supergiant on 5, Hela on 6, and we have a pretty good chance to find all that in time as well, which is good. Okay, that's an APOC. Big APOC stuff. Electro here doesn't really change anything on a Supergiant Hela line, but it could just let me curve 6s. Although right now we can also just play Modok if we don't draw Hela this turn. I mean, it feels kind of okay, but not, I wouldn't say it feels great. If we're playing Hela on 6, we Supergiant next turn. So let's just see. We draw Hela, we play Supergiant. If we play... hate that this guy's going in Baxter Building. It's kind of annoying, but fine. We draw Hela, we play Supergiant. If we don't draw Hela, we probably just rip the Modok, like we said, and hope to top deck a Hela by turn 7. Does give the opponent a little bit more data, of course. But that's okay. There is a world where I draw an Invisible Woman here and I'm giga sad, but if I draw either Ronan or Giganto, we can just play them. It's not the end of the world. but you know, drawing Hela would be the dream. Do we ever play the turn 6 Hela? No, because it makes us weak to Shang-Chi, right? Although there is some risk of Limbo getting turned off if we don't. So there is a consideration there, I guess. Swarm getting played, okay. Oh, I mean, I don't really expect this deck to have a Shang-Chi, and it can only cover one lane. It does make me weaker to Jotunheim as well. I don't expect them to turn off Limbo either, though, so I think we wait. It also just, you know, they don't have data this way. Like, they don't know if I have Hela or not. That's a crazy... They got some cool skins, dude. Blade, Gambit, Wolverine. They've got nice variants, man. Really nice variants, I would say. Holding the Hela like this does cost me a card, actually. So there is some notable downside, I guess. Like, you know, it's not no risk. Is the surprise factor worth that, I guess? So right's looking pretty good, but is mid? Oh, yeah, mid's looking very good. Yeah, we're fine. I don't know. This is debatable about holding the Hela, right? Debatable, I would say. Right was pretty close too. We kind of low roll. I mean, I guess there was no like zero roll, right? Even Arrow and Supergiant still win, right? Importantly. MODOK being so big at a base always helps round out the edges in decks like this. I feel like he's just so much meat. Regis, please stop talking about MODOK's meat. Regis, I beg of you, please. We don't want to hear about MODOK's meat.